Welcome back to another live stream. Feeling hot as fuck. Feeling some anxiety because I can't pay my hotel room tomorrow. That's why I'm going live on YouTube right now. I was just live on TikTok, but yeah, I didn't eat today, so I kind of wanna. And then hopefully I can afford a hotel room. Yeah, that's my plan. Hi. I'm gonna put on pants. Can you see me? I just took them off, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't in view, so. Okay, I'm about to approach. That's the way to say it. Virgins be like. How was my day? Good, it was so good. I had such a good day. I found a way to make it I don't know the word I'm looking for. I got value out of it rather than just sitting and doing nothing. And it worked, so. And then I skateboarded, and I had to pay my hotel room after 1. But I mean, I skateboarded after that. I kind of told them bad order. What did I have to eat today? A Klondike bar. That's it. And Mountain Dew. And water. I'm not depressed. It's just like, I can't afford a hotel room tomorrow, and I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube right now. Like, this is my life. It's just kind of awkward. Like, what am I supposed to do? To ask for it? TikTok live was fun though. I went live on TikTok so that way I could not be alone for the night. I don't know who Tom is. Like, I literally know nobody in my entire life named Tom. Hi, Cash Money. What do you mean, what happened? I said a lot of things, like, really bad orders, so it's my bad. Thanks for the compliment. I'm good. I've been a good boy lately. I've been on my best behavior. Hi. You know what I have been? Bored. I don't like calling myself bored. I would never be like, to a girl I'm talking to, I'm so bored. Because I am the most fun guy ever, and I always have something to do. You good, dude? Yeah. No, wait, no, I'm not. I can't afford a hotel room tomorrow, guys. I'm just gonna be homeless and stuff. Like, what? Well, you did it to yourself, right? You dug the hole. Sit in it. Oh. 6'7". I should have said it when it was there. I don't have homework. I'm 19 years old. I didn't even graduate. So go get your GED. I don't want it. I'll probably get my diploma eventually, though. You need a barber? Can't afford a haircut. Unfortunately, but I also want a haircut, even though I look really hot right now. I mean handsome. Read the Bible? Why? I'd rather read this. Spider-Man: The Darkest Hours. You should get your GED. I don't want it though. Have any Hardee's lately? Yeah, 2 days ago. Couldn't have it today. 10-11, by the way, out of all numbers. My favorite number ever is 11. Couldn't get it today. Didn't eat any food today. Spider-Man is Satan, bro. See how fast that cum disappeared? I didn't eat, no. Dang, Cash Money. That's me. I'm going back to read jazz because I care about everything people have to say. I have $90 waiting to deposit in my account on OF. Dumbass. Fucking dumbass retard. Sorry. It just pisses me off, not gonna lie, you freaking incel. Gooner. Sorry, you're not an incel. That was just like that's just rude as hell. Gooner though, for sure. Like that's you. You're on late today? Yeah, my period just hit. I was watching Amazing Spider-Man 1 today, and Gwen Stacy she's like, I have cramps. That's probably why I made that joke. Are you trying to be funny? I mean, I don't know, did you think it was funny? I thought it was just me. What was the joke? Me calling the guy a gooner? Was that funny to you? I think like these people, and I know I have subscribers who do this, but this is just my opinion in reality, not to shame anybody, but paying for PORN is literally like throwing money into the ocean or just like slamming your head against a wall. Like, I know what the urge is like to do that, but it's just like, why? Like, why are you doing that? A gooner is just somebody who like masturbates, pretty much. Is it not? Maybe like a little too much to be specific, but I think it's more of just like a shameful way of saying you masturbate, gooner. Because like, why are you on OnlyFans? Like, why does it matter? So people are like, it'll solve all your issues. It's like, I already have it, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. It just kind of pisses me off that it's even like, oh, you just do this. Just drop your pants. But it's like, that's so emasculine. Like, you're so weak on your phone just paying for it. That's what I see. He's He''S. If you would have used the apostrophe, it would have auto-corrected to he's, but you're just retarded and typed that shit too fast. Not gonna lie. I guess I'm angry or something. I don't have notifications on for donations right now, so if anybody sent me anything, I'm gonna freak out, like with excitedness whenever I look at it. Excitement. Exciteness is insane. Holy. Didn't graduate, by the way. Yeah, nobody's obligated to do anything for me. Do you play Rust? I don't, but I have a Minecraft server if anybody wants to join it. Actually, a really good idea by me. His teeth are horrific. Okay, well, go brush them right now. Jackass. The sink is disgusting. Thanks for viewing that with me. Okay. Who wants to watch a movie with me for bedtime? Hold on. That was me checking to see if I got any donations to afford a hotel room tomorrow, which costs $62, and I only have $1. That's it. My entire life. Like, that's all I have. Okay. You should do that. Buy me roast and I'll try it. Just as a gift. I'm Skinnykid011 on Xbox. It's not really my type of game though. Honestly, you should save your money. Yeah. Am I not able to pay for it? In my bedroom. I don't have a PC. If somebody bought me that, then I would be making Minecraft Let's Play videos all day. Not gonna lie. I have Xbox. Tim Cheese. That's who you make me think of, Tim. Thanks, Hellisher. I'm scrolling up to see people. His teeth look natural in color. This is a bit. Larry Bird fan? And he doesn't like me, saying y'all simping on him crying emoji. I got Larry Bird fan hating on me. It's like my favorite basketball player ever. He's better than LeBron. Could have been, I mean, if he didn't hurt his back. Okay, I'm gonna watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And sorry, I'm not sharing my Minecraft ROM right now, if anybody even remembered that I mentioned that. I'm loading up Netflix. How much to go bald? I would get a buzz cut for $1,000. Oh wait, okay. I'm at 0-0, everybody. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, 0-0. Everybody get there, everybody get there. It's on Netflix. Or flixbaba.com. I'm at 0-0, everybody, 0-0. Let me know when you're there and we'll start it, okay? You ever had a date like that with a girl? I have had a lot like this. Plus, it's America. Women there are cheap. There's your first problem. You see a whole gender as something, it seems like you see them as an object, or like, yeah. I think that's right. Like, what do you mean they're cheap? You're just rejecting all of them right there. Do you hate the homeless? Kinda, but I'm considered homeless, so. Mandy's iPhone calls them unhoused people, and I think that's a more polite way of doing it, so that gives me a different perspective on it. It's just, I feel like they don't try hard enough, and then people's response to that is, well, they probably can't, because, I don't know. I'm very fortunate, I understand that, but these people, it's like, they have all this life experience, I can't even fathom how they got into their situation, so I feel bad, but yeah, like, I don't know, I'm kind of ignorant and inconsiderate about it. I just feel like when I see them there, like, what do they expect out of that? And some of them are hustlers too. But like, what do they expect out of just sitting there? Like, they actually think somebody's gonna see them and just like, oh yeah, you deserve it for just sitting here all day. Like, they just feel that bad. I don't really want to talk about it. I think what I do is differently. Like, people ask about my situation and I get to explain it. I mean, I guess they could do that on the street too. It just doesn't happen, it seems like. Okay. My day was good though. You kind of look like Lee from The Walking Dead. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of want to play him live action. I was just kidding. SA, what's your situation? What? I got no, what's the word? Accusations on me. Need opinion on Israel. You're asking a 19-year-old from the US what he thinks of Israel? Weirdo. You drink beer if you watch Spider-Man? No. Yeah, Eric, send him over. You know, it'd be really cool if I had a South Park episode. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Okay, that's insane. And then I wouldn't be homeless anymore if they paid me for one episode. Like, the minimum amount of that. Were you in that 90s show? I wish, dude. I wish. I wanted to be, even though I know nothing about the 90s, except for like, yeah, I know nothing from the 90s. I'm a 2010s guy. Was 9/11 really that bad? I'm just kidding, I know it was. I mean, I'm not joking. I just haven't seen it a lot. I didn't experience it. I can't fathom. Like, in TikTok today, they're like, it felt like the world ended is what the comments said. Like, and they're like older people talking about it, their past experience. So I just can't fathom that. Hi, everybody who's telling me hi right now. What is up? 19? Why aren't you rich yet? I don't know. Wasn't born into it, I guess. Nobody invested in me yet. What different medications they prescribe you with in your mind? Only one time in my entire life had I been prescribed a medication, that was fluoxetine. That's because I scurried the results. They didn't even need, like, it was just like a light recommendation. They didn't even need to give me that shit. But when you go to those places to get the test, obviously they're gonna prescribe you something when you leave there. For multiple reasons. Why wouldn't they prescribe you? You literally have to pay to go and buy drugs from, like, and like stay on it for months. And then also, yeah, just what it is. I never took it. Like, I was never on it, and then after a month, like I would lie about it. I would put it in my mouth and I wouldn't swallow it. They would, like, I wouldn't even put it in my mouth. I would just drink water and not have it in my mouth. And then after a month of doing it, I was on like this probation thing because me and my mom got into a fight, and she like slapped me, so then I slapped her back, but then she said that I punched her and she didn't hit me at all to the cop. And of course I'm gonna own that shit, like, yeah, I slapped her in self-defense and retaliation. She did it first, but they got me in trouble, I guess. The social worker's like, just take this deal, it's gonna be way easier than court. So then I had to go on probation for like 6 months or something, or less. So, and like my mom wasn't even seeing me at that time either. So when we were in, like, we were doing like an evaluation, a checkup towards the end before I did my community service, and they're like, yeah, we can just end it early. You don't have to do your service. And my dad, she like asked my dad, he's like, yeah, has he been following all the rules, like not breaking curfew? And then my dad's like, yeah, he's been good. And then she asked, she's like, oh, how about his medication? Has that been working? And then he answered, he's like, yeah, we've seen a lot calmer. He's been coming down a lot more. But I haven't been taking it, so it's just like, I don't even need to prove that. I just like explaining that. I like explaining, like, I was aware enough to know how to present myself to my family. Okay, I'm on The Amazing Spider-Man 2. If anybody else wants to watch it with me right now, we can play it at the same exact time. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on Netflix or flixbaba.com. What is up, Tori? For me, I'm watching The Amazing Spider-Man. Does anybody else want to watch it with me? Let's start it at the same time. Lily, I'm sorry that happened to you, by the way. Also, hi, Marvin. And Mr. Spider-Man, I like your persona for YouTube. It's cool. Adrian, at 19, you got in a fight with your dad? You're too grown for that. And so is he. Embarrassing for him. What happened to honor thy mother and father? I can't believe people follow religion so blindly. They don't even try. Some don't. To like consider other thought processes. I was in the bed with a girl and I was explaining the theory of evolution to her. I'm like, I think Adam and Eve were like the first two primates. And she's like, what's a primate? And then I explained it. I'm like, they're like monkeys. I want to start it. I want somebody else to watch it with me, though. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Well, I don't know how else to reference her. She was just a girl. Yeah, I said like monkeys. And guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, she was not my skin color. But like, I'm just telling you, that's the setting. It had no impact on the situation. Okay? Whoever reacted with the laughing and then shock face, that was funny. I was living with my grandma, but she wouldn't let me pay rent. So. I like just people for existing chicken. Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, but God allowed them to. God gave them the trait of, gave us the trait of temptation in his ideal setting, which is weird and means that he always knew that was going to happen if he's omnipotent and stuff like that. So, and then I think sinning right now is way worse than it used to be. Excuse me. Okay, I just wanted to share that and finish that off. Like my last point is my favorite point. That's why I said it. Okay. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna watch it by myself. This is what I would do with my night. Otherwise, hold on. That was me checking to see if I got any donations, and I didn't. Not like anybody's obligated to do anything for me, but that is why I'm live right now, to beg like a guy on the street. I'm gonna start The Amazing Spider-Man right now. 3, 2, 1. And you know what? Hey, maybe nobody's watching it with me right now, and that's fine, because guess what? Somebody could replay this live stream, and they could start it right now, and we're watching it together. So hey, you in the future. Because I'm literally going to be the richest guy in the world one day, so how am I going to do that? Lots of people are going to watch my YouTube videos, because YouTube is one of the best forms of income on the entire planet. I think millions of people are going to see my videos to say that. Because they're going to be like, I want to see what he's doing right here. September 7th, 2025. Right? I'm 19 years old. Homie, can you at least try to get a girlfriend? I don't want one. I had to scroll up to see what that was about. Enough with the Spider-Man. If I wanted a girlfriend, she better like Spider-Man, dumbass. Are you fucking kidding me? You think girls don't like Spider-Man? You think all girls are the same? They only want one thing. Money. No. When I think about my partner, I think about what I want. And then I reflect that back onto them. I'm like, would I want somebody to talk to me like this? The golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. So then I talk to them how I'm being talked to. Is this the second movie? Yeah. It's got the same intro as the first one, am I right? Who's watching it with me? Who's watching it with me? Hey, Sabs. I think that was very sweet of you. How far am I in my Spider-Man book? Maddie asked that. I'm working on seasons 10 and 11 right now, which are my Boston seasons. And then those Boston seasons evolve into season 12, which is the LA season. But I just know the LA season's a concept. I'm really not trying to work on that. I'm trying to get the first 11 done first. Because 11's my favorite number. Oh, what a great way to end it. I just realized that. But that's how far I am. Thanks, Lions. They said they'd donate if I was actually on the street. Now I'm expecting that, you know? You F with Star Wars? Yeah, the first 6. They should have just made Finn a stormtrooper, and I think it would have been really good. And then The Last Skywalker should have been about Kylo Ren, because he's literally the last Skywalker. It just felt really weird and forced. Can you turn your camera on so I can see? Oh, are you trying to see if you're at the same spot? She just got shot. Why won't the camera flip? Boy. Hello, Dora. Learn real woman? Why would I do that? That's like a girl seeing me and you and settling for somebody like you. Or any person. I didn't see Nicole's message. This scene's so sad. Before Richard Parker died, he uploaded a file. But he doesn't actually die. His wife did die, though. Spoiler. Peter Parker's mom is dead, and he's looking at her right now. That's gotta suck to see your wife dead in a plane crash. I don't even know what I'd do. I'd probably never be able to move on. No, I'm watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2. What are you even gonna do with money? Go buy a comic book? I'm gonna buy my hotel room. What? I haven't bought a comic book. I have Marvel Unlimited. If that's $10, you get every comic book from Marvel right there, or most of them. I do not like Taco Bell. Thanks for asking. If I had a girlfriend though, and she wanted Taco Bell, and I was ordering DoorDash, I'd be like, okay, I'll get that for you, of course. I mean, if I was hanging out with somebody, because I don't want a girlfriend. I'm 19 years old. I'm gonna get roughed up in the joint. Why would I end up in the joint? Let me watch Spider-Man. He's so funny. His introduction is so good. Max Dillon's in this. I think he plays in what's it? No Way Home. He plays his character so weird. Like that is like Electro or whatever. He's just like some fuckboy. I don't even know. In this, it actually makes sense that this dude becomes a supervillain. Like he has nobody in his entire life. He's clearly obsessed with Spider-Man. Like parasocially. And he thinks that Spider-Man actually thinks he's his friend. And Spider-Man even remembers his name. Just how much Spider-Man cares. But he sees validation for the first time in his life when people show him on the billboard and then Spider-Man steals it from him. Imagine going on somebody's imagine like living and breathing and just saying like, yo, where do you live? I live in Missouri. It's like somebody's life right now. I do not love Jesus Christ. Spider-Man just said, come to daddy. So did I, technically. Now that I said it out loud, come to daddy. Oh yeah, I could totally say that when I'm in the middle of it. That's a good one. I'm writing that down. Hold on. I'm not pausing the movie. Oh, you can still hear me and stuff? Wrong notebook type shit. What? How could you get the wrong notebook? I hope you can't read any of this stuff. It's got like all my fantasies in it. Got it. Gwen Stacy's giving her valedictorian speech. I fucking love intelligent ladies. Hi. Let me see your PlayStation. It's broken. Power button and eject button doesn't even work. Do a sleep stream? Okay, I will. Ravens lost, somebody said. Lamar's like not even top 5. Excuse me. I thought you said you were just gonna keep on watching. Yeah, I kept the movie playing. Somebody said, what's your favorite music? Sabrina Carpenter. I scrolled up for that. Can I go to bed now? You can watch it later if you missed something. Wait, you want me to beg for you? Yeah, I actually like when the views are high, to be honest, and everybody's looking at me, and it just makes me feel special, and everyone wants to talk to me. So you can stay if you want to. I think this Aunt May casting's so good. She's the best Aunt May. She just told Peter that Ben would have said, don't follow the path, make your own trail. It's almost like everything happens for a reason, the way I'm hearing that right now. You know what I mean? I feel stars in my eyes. Patrick's leaving because I had no father figure. Had to say he's leaving twice. Nobody validated him the first time. I'm really leaving, guys. Okay, I'm going. I'm out the door. He's like the guy from Arrested Development. Michael. You think Jeffrey Dahmer's cute? That's so disgusting. I don't want this person on my channel. They're in timeout for 24 hours. Wow. He's talking to Gwen. Maybe he just misses her so much. I always forget this. Oh my goodness. When she's on the bridge, and he's like, you're my path, you're my path. And he's like, I'm gonna go to Oxford with you. That's literally reflecting the AMA line. Holy. I'm literally so smart. I understand media so well. That's crazy. I just know the movie so well too. I just know, like, I've read ahead of it. You were cute. Thank you, though. I'm 19. Everybody. Bro, you want my autograph? No. What a weird life you live. I always wonder what happened to the kids who show gore in the mornings in the classrooms. There they are. Gwen Stacy just broke up with Peter because she's like, I can't live like this. Hey, you should just take that and walk with it. Hi, New Zealand. I have no idea. I kind of look like nobody ever. Thanks, Milky. Sorry I ignored stuff. You might have to repeat it. There's just a lot of spam that, like, doesn't make sense to me. Like, what are we... What are we doing? Thanks, I like my channel too. Which Spider-Man and timestamp? I am at 22:33, 22:35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and it's The Amazing Spider-Man 2. 22, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Okay, you gotta figure it out with that. I was pointing at the clock for me. I guess you couldn't see that it was the clock. It was counting seconds. Do you goon? Yeah, whenever I want to. Thanks, I like my hair too. Getting a haircut soon when I can afford it. I'm watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Do you go to the gym? No. I lift weights though. 23:51, 23:52, 23:53, 23:55, 23:56, 23:57, 23:58. No, you haven't seen me there? Good night, Jimmy Mitchell. All the boys at your gym have ice cream hair? That's scary. I mean, I'm not scared of anything. It's just like, holy. If I were a girl, I would scream and cry and run. Not stereotype or anything, but yeah, that's kind of a reason I don't go to the gym though, because it costs a lot, and then also anxiety, because I'm starting everything. But like a lot of people say that when they start going to the gym, like Martin even says that he does it wrong, and they just make fun of it. Hi, Rush. Mountain Dew, like the Lana Del Rey song. That's that person's name. Just being a girly pop? What? Me? No. I really like the movie. It was just a really cute scene between Aunt May and Peter, where she's like, last time you did the laundry, you turned the laundry red, white, and blue, or red and blue, and then he's like, I was watching the American flag. Ha ha ha. Obviously she knows. She knew since the first movie, but I like how she like lets him be and like, or like, I don't know. She like trusts him to do that, to be Spider-Man, without telling her. Look, it's BJ Novak. Dang, that sucks about Netflix. Does he have a girlfriend? No. And I don't want one either. Oh my god. Nobody can tie me down. No obligation. I can literally do anything I want. Hang out with anybody I want. It is very fortunate, very thankful. I do live by myself. You're giving me anxiety. Look, this shows Gwen's openness, like how good of a person she is and how caring she is, and she dies later. That sucks. He just said to her that Spider-Man saved her. Or no, fuck. He said Spider-Man saved me. Out of everybody in the entire city, he chose to save me. And she's like, wow, it must feel pretty special that he chose you like that. It's paralleling to how she broke up with him, and all he wanted was her. But also that she showed her kindness, because when she left the elevator, he's like, she remembered my name. Shout out KG Gaming Reel. Don't listen to Fortnite, fam. They said like 3 troll comments. Timestamp? Thanks for asking. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm 30 minutes in, 35 seconds, 36 seconds, 37 seconds, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on Netflix. Do I have pets? I have a cat named Catfish, but he lives with my grandma right now. Sorry, I ignored too much stuff. Somebody said, why do you get my brother vibes? I've gotten that before on TikTok. Thanks, London. I'm in a hotel right now. This is where I live. Fortnite, your presence is genuinely draining. My cat's not with me. And I don't have a Polaroid on me. So. Wow, thanks for the sub. I didn't see your last comment. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is sweet of you to relate your situation like that. Very intuitive. You know this lifestyle is not sustainable long term. Do you have a follow-up plan? He's turning into Electro now. He's getting bit by these eels, I guess, that turns him into Electro somehow. Radioactive eels. Franco-wiener. It's called Franco-weenie. I banned the Fortnite dude. I am not Christian. I'm not religious at all. I'm watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Free thinker? I like to think so. Maybe you could say I have an adventurous mind. Oh. I'm trying to figure out where some stuff's coming from. Yeah, you do have. These are Turtle Beach. My bad. Took a second. So about religion? None of them. I believe we are the universe experiencing itself. Joking while watching the movie? Oh, this is jerking. No. I can see both my hands still. Maybe I'm getting blown. You never know. You need a haircut? I can't afford it. I also can't afford a room tomorrow if anybody wants to help out with that, please. You'll host me? I've never been to Niagara Falls. Sorry I'm missing stuff, fam. Hi. Bro, I thought I'll host you meant something else. I only repeated it because I thought it meant something else. You're so weird for that. I'm not gonna live with you. Is that what that means? What? I'm gonna read this to you. I'm reading this to somebody else. They said they can't afford a hotel. They're laying around on stream. Gee, how did that happen? It's almost like my situation. I can't afford my hotel room either. You hungry loser want money for food? Imagine sitting in a stream for 73 minutes. You're so obsessed. Makes me feel powerful, to be honest. I'm 19 years old. Hi. Hi, Zion. Go to sleep, bruh. Okay, I'll take another. But I'm halfway through the movie. And I think he's about to reconnect with MJ. I mean, Gwen Stacy. It's pretty interesting that I just messed that up. I only like comics Gwen Stacy when she had like curly red hair. I mean, fuck, Mary Jane. I was gonna show you her outfit and be like, I like all of her outfits in this, but I don't really need to show it. I have not watched K-pop Demon Hunter. I'm 19 years old. You should leave the hotel info so somebody wanted to pay for the hotel room directly? No? You just send me enough to cover it. What am I gonna do, lie? And what'd you do? All you lost was $60? All you wanted to do was help. I'm not saying anybody has to send me that exact amount or anything. I'm just saying, like, is that your thought process? Like, if I lie about it, then they can just be like, I sent this dude money and he didn't even use it for his hotel room. Like, what is he doing? He's just lying about it. You know what I mean? He's buying all this stuff with it, and then I look terrible, and then nobody should support me. But that's just not what happens. So I guess I'm just upset about that. Because it seems creepy. Why creepy? Because it seems like they want control and don't trust me. For real, Riley. Going to the gym takes so much money, question mark, question mark? Yes. Hotel food is expensive. They don't sell food here. They don't even serve breakfast or anything. They have a stove though. You need money for food, crying emoji? What the hell? Who's this super villain? What the fuck? Don't let this guy near an orphanage. Oh my goodness. Turn your camera 90 degrees. It'll just say it's like stuck sideways, right? So it doesn't just show me on my side now. It says orientation is locked. I'm gonna buy you a Hardee's franchise, lol. I'm gonna own all of Hardee's. So you don't need to spend your money on just one franchise. Then I'd feel obligated to give you that money back at some point. What is your name? Brayden. I'm 16 and I make 7 digits a year more than my parents. I actually retired my parents. Do better. Damn. At least I have people to talk to. Instead of going on a 19-year-old's with 7 figure, and like you have 7 figures, you're on a 19-year-old's YouTube. You have nothing else to do with your life. I feel like you should be doing better and you're projecting on me, little one. You want money for Hardee's? Hardee's closed at 9. What is my name? Call me the king. You know I never back down, never what? This kid doesn't manage money well. I'm not sure he even knows how to drive. He is overly arrogant. You will all see he's extremely lazy. Want me to dissect that like a fucking genius? I'm not even gonna lie. No psych major or anything, by the way. Didn't even graduate. This kid, first of all, demeaning. They're probably younger than me or much older. But first of all, I'm an adult, okay? I mean, I understand like the kid aspect, but from their mindset, they're putting that onto me. They already see me as less than them in their eyes or whatever, or they just see me as a kid in their eyes. That's it. You know what I mean? Like not a real adult in the real world. That's what that's trying to say. I'm not sure he even knows how to drive. What does that have to do with anything in the entire world? Who cares? What if all the cars stopped working tomorrow? Like, what do you have over me then? I'm not even sure you know how to fuck. That's my reaction to you. Like, you're just pulling that out of nowhere. You're just taking one human trait, like one skill, and just doesn't, like, I don't get it. Comparing it to what? I feel like maybe you're good at driving and you're like trying to be like, yeah, well, I can do this, you can't do that. But like out of all things, you said that. A requirement that's like, what if I don't want to do that because of my own safety? Like I have a fear of it or something. Who even cares? I mean, a phobia. He is overly and overly arrogant. What traits, like, what do you think I'm arrogant about? You never provide your reasoning. You just say it. Like, I'm arrogant, okay? What about it now? Like, if I'm arrogant, what about it? Like, if I just am, then I am. Like, who cares even? But you said, oh, no. I keep reading it wrong. It's overtly. I thought, because I was thinking, they were so angry typing this, they said overly twice. Like, you're overly. I think those both mean this, like, greatly. If I'm using some context clues with the writing here. He is very, very arrogant. They're saying, like, you will all see. You know what I mean? Like, back in the plague times, they used to have, like, jesters. And jesters, when they thought the world was going to end, they would run around the town and be like, you're all going to see, the world's ending. He's extremely lazy. Still doesn't provide any facts. Just says I am. If anything, I think I'm extremely active. I could show you my steps, but, like, what do I have to prove anything? You're too lazy to drive. I can't speak Arabic. Somebody said cut your hair, it's a mop on your head. So what I'm thinking is like what? Like, okay, so if you think it's a mop, why is that even bad, first of all? And then second of all, like, so my hair looks like a mop. You as a person want it gone, you want it changed into what? What would you preference? You didn't say anything else. You're just saying, like, this is true in your head, so do this because of it. But why? It just seems like you want control, to control my hair. But why? Like, what do you get out of it? Damn, challenge you to speak Arabic? I challenge you to, like, wake the fuck up, retard. Sorry. Be better than that. You shouldn't insult people for existing. I'm gonna leave this video up after, so I don't even feel bad for saying those words. I do live in a hotel room. You just plop out the womb? What does that mean? I genuinely don't know how to take that. Like, I'm really young. I look bloody? Like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. This is the part where P. Diddy appears in the background of Spider-Man. I'm at 5643. He just broke his web shooter. How is he going to save all those people with one web shooter? They're about to grip the railing. That's a fucking reach. That's a description. You look 5 when you look at the wall when mom says no phone. I'm watching the TV. This is how my sister sleeps. I miss her. Also, Electro's music's really good. It feels like you can hear a bunch of voices inside his head screaming. I got chills. Blinking? What would I be winking at? I watched Flamingo back in the day. You were a gay hunter. You were, apostrophe. Didn't even graduate, by the way. No girls in my room tonight. Hold on. If anybody wants to donate, it's in the description. It's supposed to be the home scene. Is that what the song's called? Or Hohei? I think it's home. Home specifically. By somebody named Philip. I don't like pizza. Need some chapstick 3 times. Holy. This dude's insecure as fuck about his lips. Not gonna lie. Or their lips, I mean. Because I don't know your gender. I never used chapstick because I used to eat it. Just go raw. If I needed my lips wet, like what would them being dry ever even matter for? If I'm ever in a moment where I would need them lubricated, which is when I'm gonna kiss a girl probably, then I'll be chilling. Just lick my lips, probably. It's not even that gross. Like, I want my tongue in her mouth, so it's not even gross at all.
Ashley Grant's having a party right now. It's fucking fire. He is high and gay. Was that a projection? Oh, I can easily debate you in psychology after I ignored them. They're like, okay, this is where you want the playing field? Let me get there for you. I'm better than you there. Let's talk about what stages of psychosocial development want to go with Freud, Erickson, Carl, Jung. You didn't put Brayden. Name any other theory and I will gladly debate you, child. What? This dude Googles about the Freud thing. Are you kidding me? You know what that says about you? You probably believe in it and you want it.
I don't even know what it's about. Pretty sure it just means you have mommy issues or something like that.